Hello. So today I'll be giving a quick tutorial on how to use the interface that I developed named DUET. Okay, so when you first load up the interface, you'll have what we call timeline one. Basically, you will be given the video, the timeline, a view of the current time right here. So this is how long the video has been playing. A way to play and pause the video, as you see me doing here. A way to go back 10 seconds in time, a way to go forward 10 seconds in time, as you can see with the icons with the 10 and like a going forward and going backward arrow, and then a way to change the playback speed of the video. So if the video is very long, you can you can increase the playback speed by pressing this right arrow, like double arrow, and you can decrease it by pressing the left backwards double arrow. And then you can see the playback right here. Lastly, you have a way to see um, the total time of the video, and then you also have a video selector and a boundary box checkbox, which I'll explain in the next section of this video. Okay, hello. So now I will be explaining the timeline 2. So what we refer to as timeline 2 is basically this timeline here, where you see what we call a density graph. What each of these peaks in the density graph represents is a different event that is happening um, during the video. So for example, if I click over here, and we wait a couple seconds, you'll see that there's a guy getting out of their car over here. And you can also see that there's an orange box that appears, which is what we call a boundary box. And basically, this checkbox is for if you want to turn those on or off. So let's keep that on. One other thing, starting from timeline 2 onward, is the ability to filter through events. So as you can see here, we're currently on 0, all events, and you can do either one, a person loading a object into a vehicle, where there's only 2 instances of, as you can see here, a person getting into a vehicle, which there's only 1 instance of, and a person getting out of a vehicle, which is the event we're happening right now. And obviously for a video like this, there's not too many events, but this feature gets more useful as more events come in the videos. So yeah, that is basically how timeline 2 works. Okay, so now I'll be explaining timeline 3. For timeline 3, we have what are called event blocks. Basically, what these blocks symbolize is a section of the event happening that you are looking for. So if you want to skip to the second instance of a person getting out of a vehicle, you can click to here, and it automatically skips to that existing part. And as you can see, we skip a lot of the original timeline because we are just jumping straight to the event. This is basically easier for you guys to uh, look for just the events you want to look for instead of having to look through the whole video or have the very long density graph that we had before. And as you can see, as I hover over it, it's highlighted. And when I'm in the event, it's highlighted white to just know that this is the event that's happening. So yeah, that's how timeline 3 works. So now I'll explain to you how timeline 4 works. As you can see with timeline 4, we have both timeline 2 and timeline 3 above timeline 2. You can see that as I highlight one of the blocks, it corresponds to one of the event sections. So you can see if you're looking for an event that's supposed to be more than halfway through the video, you know that it's probably going to be one of these 2 blocks. And if you click one of these blocks, the event is highlighted in both the timelines, so you know exactly which event you're referring to at the current time. Again, you can also filter through events, and then you can click through one of them, like to go back. So you can see that this helps save a lot of time when you're looking through events. So the last one I want to show off is timeline 5. So in this timeline, we don't have any like extras added to the timeline, but we have these thumbnails at the bottom. And you can also zoom into these thumbnails like I'm doing right here by clicking on the thumbnail. So you can see if this is the event that you're looking for. So for instance, if you're looking for a truck, for example, you know that it's not going to be any of the ones previous to this one because these are all sedans. So you can see that this is the one you're looking for. And how you actually go to the event is you just click the event. And as you can see, it's already going there right now. So you can just click to any one of these. And if you click on it, you will be instantly put to that event. And this helps give you guys more of like a visual into the event that you're looking for. So yeah, that is my system.